All right, we're going to call to order the meeting for October 17th. Invocation will be by Commissioner Hart, Pledge of Allegiance by Commissioner Firstner, and then we'll have roll call. Everybody please stand.
Eternal, most precious Father, we thank you through your abundant grace and mercy you allow us to come together to conduct the city's business. And Father, even though we may come in with different ideas, let us not be disagreeable. Let us work in the spirit of unity. We thank you for our city staff who so diligently works to take care of the city's affairs. We pray a special prayer over all our men and women in our armed forces who are either at home or domestically or abroad, keeping us safe. Be with our first responders, our fire department, our police officers on each and every call, each and every shift. Protect them as they watch over us. And we're so careful to give you the praise, the honor, and glory you do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Here.
Commissioner Wilson? Here. Mayor Johnson?
Here.
Commissioner Firstner?
Here.
Commissioner Hart?
Here.
All right, presentations and proclamations. We have a couple tonight we're going to read. I'll read the first one. If I can find the paper that I just had. Here it is. The first one's the Week of the Family, Orange County, Florida. Whereas the city of Ocoee is blessed with a multitude of families, an essential part of the culture, social, and spiritual fabric of our community. And whereas the City of Ocoee Commission recognizes that strong families are at the center of communities, that children live better lives when their families are strong, and that families are strong when they live in communities that connect them to economic opportunities, social networks, and services. And whereas the theme for this year's Week of the Family is Why Families, and whereas we hope you will consider every day how you can be present with your family, your parents, siblings, and children if you have them. And whereas during the week of November the 4th through November the 11th, 2023, City of Ocoee residents should take the time to honor the importance of families and recommit to enhancing and extending the special connections that support and strengthen them. Now, therefore, the City Commission of the City of Ocoee does hereby declare the week of November the 4th through the 11th, 2023, as Week of the Family in Ocoee, and urge all citizens to share in the many festivities prepared for this occasion. In witness whereof I have here to set my hand and cause the seal of the City of Ocoee, Florida, to be affixed this 17th day, October 2023. Miss Laney, you want to come up and get that? Take a picture. I'll meet you out front. We'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you want to say something? Come up, say something.
I'd like to say thank you to the City of Ocoee for being a wonderful place for families all year long. And we have a website where we'll be listing more about our Week of the Family activities. And we want to, again, work with you to help you with all the wonderful things you do for families. Thank you so much.
Anybody here take pictures? No?
Tim usually comes out.
Huh? Here you go. There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor and Commissioners. Really appreciate you. We'll see you at some of our activities.
The next presentation will be made by Commissioner Firstner for the Fire Prevention Month proclamation.
Whereas the city of Ocoee is committed to ensuring the safety and security of all those living in and visiting our state, and whereas fire is a serious public safety concern both locally and nationally, and homes are the location here people are at greatest risk from fire, and whereas home fires killed more than 2,800 people in the United States in 2021, according to the National Fire Protection Association, and fire departments in the United States responded to 338,000 home fires. And whereas cooking is the leading cause of home fires in the United States, and fire departments responded to more than 166,400 annually between 2016 and 2020. Whereas 2 of every 5 home fires start in the kitchen, with 31% of these fires resulting from unattended cooking. Whereas more than half of the reported non-fatal home cooking fire injuries occurred when the victim tried to fight the fires themselves. Whereas residents who have planned and practiced a home fire escape plan and more prepared and will therefore be more likely to survive a fire. Whereas working smoke alarms cut the risk of dying in reported home fires almost in half. And whereas the city of Ocoee's first responders are dedicated to reducing the occurrence of home fires and home fire injuries through prevention and protection education, and whereas the city of Ocoee's residents are responsive to public education measures and are able to take personal steps to increase their safety from fire, especially in their homes. Whereas, as October is Fire Prevention Month, we find it appropriate to recognize all that Ocoee Fire Department does to protect the community both now and throughout its illustrious history in the city of Ocoee. And whereas the 2023 Fire Prevention Month theme, Cooking Safety Starts With You, pay attention to fire prevention, effectively serves to remind us to stay alert and use caution when cooking to reduce the risk of kitchen fires. Now, therefore, Rusty Johnson, Mayor of the City of Ocoee, do hereby proclaim October 2023 as Fire Prevention Month throughout this city, and I urge all the people of the City of Ocoee to check their kitchens for fire hazards and use safe cooking practices during Fire Prevention Month 2023. And join me in thanking our firefighters, staff, past and present, for their service and dedication to the community. Their tremendous skill, bravery, and compassion in difficult circumstances does not go unnoticed, and we appreciate it, all that they do to keep our community safe. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and fixed the seal of the city of Ocoee, Florida, this 17th day of October 2023. Now, if the fire department staff can come up and receive the proclamation.
Okay. Staff reports.
I have nothing this evening, Mayor.
All right. Public comments. I have 3 that are not on the agenda, so we will, Tom Lowry.
Tom Laurie, 1035 Red Danny Drive in Ocoee. Mr. Mayor, Commissioner, thank you for the time. As soon as I get this woke up here, I have about a 2-minute video I'd like to share and make a few comments. Got it.
Affairs released a staggering statistic that 22 veterans are committing suicide in this country every single day. Now, that is a frightening and tragic number. Since that time, many organizations and groups have rallied to help stop this trend. But in some sectors, it seems to be getting worse. We have veterans that are struggling here in our community right now, and they need our help. The American Legion here in Winter Garden, Post 63, has been focusing on that effort for several years by raising money and awareness to help eliminate veteran suicide due to PTS. The main fundraising event is the annual Challenge 22 Walk here in Winter Garden. It's a 2.2-mile walk, good for the whole family. There's food, drinks, live music, and some additional extra surprises each year. A wonderful event that has helped to raise thousands of dollars for veterans suffering from PTS. Thousands of veterans have benefited from the funds and awareness created by our community through this powerful event. Now, I urge all of our West Orange residents to come out. Even if you do not want to do the walk itself, there will be plenty of ways to support and enjoy the event. Just text C22 to the number 41444 and follow the prompts where you will be able to donate straight from your phone via text message. You can raise funds as a team by going to challenge22walk.com and clicking the Team Challenge. There you can join a team or create your own team to raise funds with others. West Orange, let's help those who have given us so much. God bless our veterans, and I hope to see you there.
And we truly do. The Challenge 22 was started 7 years ago. This is our 7th year. And it's strictly voluntary. The money that's raised goes to several different organizations, nonprofits. And it is going to veterans suicide prevention. It's going to first responders suicide prevention. Anyone that may just suffer from PTSD needs help. Over the past 7 years, we've had in excess of 10,000 contacts with veterans. We have not had a single suicide. And I have to repeat that, not a single suicide. The experience today, just amongst veterans, 22 people a day. Imagine that. We need your help. We're looking for everyone to come out. Just it's a great day, and it's like the video sort of portrays. It's just a nice day out for West Orange. As Jim knows, we support the Ocoee Post. The Ocoee Post supports Winter Garden Post. We're all brothers and sisters. And just looking forward to seeing you all, and I thank you for the time, and thank you.
Thanks, sir. Mr. Moyer?
Dr. Jim Moyer, Arden Park North, proud member of the American Legion, Post 109 here in Ocoee, and friend to Post 63 in Winter Garden. I just wanted to report to the commission something I mentioned several times. 429, the signs there do not make sense to me at all. If you travel 429 a lot like I do, you get off at the Apopka, used to say Apopka Tampa, now it says Apopka Daytona Beach, to get to Franklin Street, either Winter Garden, Ocoee, or the north side of Ocoee. It doesn't make sense why there's signs there and mentioning something that's an hour and a half away. And I'm just report that I mentioned it to State Representative Tracy Davis. And even though it's not a federal road, I also mentioned it to the community relations representative for Congressman Webster, who kindly joined us at the Unity Park celebration, ribbon cutting. Also, I wanted to mention the Human Relations Diversity Board. We're gearing up to try to invite guests to our meeting and just share with everybody our meeting is the first Thursday every month at 6:15. And I would encourage people to come and just tell us about your organizations. Also, we're considering being part of activities here in the city, such as possibly Music Fest, and coming up with materials to share with the community about the Human Relations Diversity Board that's been here in the city of Ocoee for 20 years. And I believe we all should be proud of it. And thank you very much for your time, Mayor, Commissioners. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Moyer. Stephen Hewitt. I think they said Hewitt.
Good evening, Commissioners. My concern tonight is the North Lakewood Avenue detour. Why is it taking so long, and when will it be open to the public? It's been closed for 19 months. And I drive by there twice a day on my daily commute, and most of the time no work is being done. The Lakewood Avenue cut-through helps many drivers avoid 3 lights, 2 schools, toll road traffic, and toll road construction. And recently, we went through about 9 months of the Fuller's Cross, Apopka, Ocoee intersection redo. So, this adds up to over 2 years out of the last 3.5 years of detour for those who travel that little route there. And taking that detour just adds more traffic to the bad intersection there at Ocoee, Apopka, and West. So, and we expect another detour, I'm saying, when the East Fuller's Cross is widened for the new baseball park project. So you see our concern, and so back to the original question, when will North Lakewood be opened? And will the next projects, or will they be completed in a timely manner? Thank you very much.
Hold on a minute. Steve, Mr. Krug still in the back? Steve Krug? He's still in the, or are you gonna talk on it? All right. Mike Rumor.
Yes, Mayor. Thanks. Mike Rimmer, Development Services Director. And this project, to say the least, has aged me, as it has everybody. As of today, the pavers were being installed in the roundabout. In order to open the road, we have to accept the horizontal road and the utilities underneath. I can say as of today, the utilities are ready to be accepted, but the horizontal road is not. The pavers are being installed in the roundabout. The paving, all the paving has been done. That's what the problem, you don't see work out there. They have to have enough paving to get the trucks, and if there's rain, the trucks don't come. They've paved the roads. Upon inspection after a rain, the many places in the freshly paved road and in the sidewalks have bird baths after 8 hours. So we have a bunch of areas that have to be redone. And then the road has to be thermoplast, the markings in the road have to be done. So we take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. So I'm happy to say that the roundabout should be done this week. The paving's gonna have to be redone because of the pulling in the road. There's just some unlevel areas. And then, once that's done, the thermo striping will be done, the yellow lines, the white lines, the turn lanes, and then it can be opened. When that's gonna be done, I'm hoping to have it done, bringing on the November 7th, or 6th or 7th commission meeting, a maintenance agreement accepting everything. That's the goal from the city's standpoint. Don't know if we'll make it. We haven't made any date targeted so far. We have two items on the agenda today. That is dealing with Ocoee Village, who are now the developers who had to take over. And this item is one way to keep things going to ensure that we can get the project completed. That's where we're at, ensuring we can get the project completed, so.
All right. Anybody else got any questions on that up here? Did you understand that, sir? Did you get it? You live on Lakewood before you get to the roundabout?
Pardon me?
You live on Lakewood right before you get to the roundabout?
Oh, I live on Fuller's Cross, farther down.
Farther down? It says Winter Garden. You live down by you go past the Fuller's Cross intersection?
I've driven around that roundabout to take a look, yeah.
Okay. You live around Winter Garden though, right? Is that where you're at? Okay. All right, we're working on it. Like I said, we're all getting phone calls. As, problems happen. So builder changed and things like that. So we're after it to get it done too, believe me. I can send you some phone calls I get if you'd like to have them. But yeah, we're trying our best to take care of it. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, that's all the ones for public comment on that. So we're down to consent agenda. Anybody have comments on that?
I'll make the motion to approve.
I'll second.
Mayor?
Hold just a second. You need to.
Yeah, before you get into that, 2 items. Item number 3 and item number 4, that's the assignment of purchase and sale agreement for the Chevron property to Montier Development.
Sure.
And the authorization, number 4, authorization to transmit and execute, subject to changes, the Brownfield Site Rehabilitation Agreement. My suggestion there is that you move forward with an approval contingent upon the city manager or the city manager's designee approving the assignment terms and conditions, and also the Brownfield Site Rehabilitation Agreement and the insurance policy that's coming to the city. Those 3 items really need to be finally vetted, but I don't think the staff would like the commission to hold that up. They're items that we think are going to be fine, but they're not. We have not seen the insurance policy. There are some things in the Brownfield agreement that need to be addressed. It's not been finalized, and so our caution to you is not to approve those all out, just contingent approval, subject to and contingent upon the city manager or his designee making acceptable terms and conditions upon the advice of the city attorney.
So that's for 2, 3, and 4?
No, just for 3 and 4,
Do you
Mayor.
want us to pull 3 and 4 and then do them separately?
No, you can, you can. That probably would be more effective.
I'm gonna pull 2 and 4, and then you go ahead and make the motion. for the
3
other.
and 3 and
We gotta
4.
pull 2.
3 and 4.
Three and four.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll make the motion to approve all pulling items 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Is that adequate?
Yes.
And may I question, if there's no comment from the public on any other item on this, then you can proceed with that, but you ought to ask for that as well.
Is there anybody wanting to make comments on the items 3 and 4?
Or any of the other items
Well,
we
we
could
don't
set.
do that.
You have no public comment request?
No.
Okay.
So this motion is to approve 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 through 15,
Right,
correct?
yes. All right, motion made by Commissioner Wilson for that. Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Commissioner Hart. Any more comments? Not, let's vote.
Oh, wrong button.
Motion carries unanimously. Now I need a motion for the item 3 and 4. You want to state how you want that?
Yes, sir. Approval contingent upon review and approval by the city manager or his designee of the terms and conditions of the assignment, the brownfield site rehabilitation agreement, and the insurance policy that the city is to receive for this matter.
Is there a motion for that?
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Wilson. Here a second?
I'll second
Seconded by
again.
Commissioner Hart. Any more comments? No more comments. Let's vote. Motion carries unanimously. All right, that was all that was on the consent agenda, so we're moving on to second reading of ordinance, public hearing. Second reading of ordinance for the backyard annexation and rezoning from county A1 to city C2. Zoning manager Whitfield. So this is the second reading.
Mayor, due to a advertisement error from the local paper, we did run, so we have to move this item to November 7th. We will re-advertise all of the ordinances, and we'll hear it on November 6th or 7th.
So we'll
7th.
pull 16 till November the
7th.
7th.
And we will advertise appropriately.
All right. All right, number 17, second reading of ordinance for fiscal year 2024 budget amendment. Finance Director Roberts.
Mayor, would you like me to read the ordinance title?
Yes, please. Before we do that, hold on a minute, let me read them. Yeah, both of them, or one.
Yes, sir. An ordinance of the City of Ocoee, Orange County, Florida, relating to the city budget, amending the city budget adopted by ordinance 2023-17 for the fiscal year beginning October 1, 2023, and ending September 30, 2024, by providing for increase of appropriations, providing for severability, providing an effective date.
You do the rezoning one too?
No, so we'll do that
Okay,
separately. You
all right,
need to
okay.
treat them separately.
All right.
Okay, good evening. Rebecca Roberts, Director of Finance. So shortly after we approved the FY24 budget, our fire chief was presented with a wonderful opportunity to purchase a ladder truck for a savings of about $1 million over what we anticipated a ladder truck would cost. So we're seeking approval from the commission to purchase a Sutphen SP 70-foot platform ladder truck. We had anticipated the need for a ladder truck, and we had put it in our CIP plan for FY26. This purchase, however, is opportune and will save the city at least $1 million. We can't anticipate what inflation would be when we got around to the actual purchase, so we are seeking your approval to move forward with it.
What's the price?
The price is $1.5 million. In our CIP plan, we anticipated a ladder truck would cost north of $2.5 million.
You know, we used to have one of them.
Didn't cost us that much, though.
Huh?
It was a lot cheaper back then.
Yeah. I know. All right. You've read 17, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I need a motion, or anybody have any comments?
Mayor, we just need to open the public hearing.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting here. Yeah, I want to open the public hearing. Anybody want to make comments on the item 17 about the fire truck, ladder truck? Nope. I'll close it and bring it back up here. Anybody in the commission have any comments? Where are we going to put it?
In the fire station. At your house.
Yeah.
I like that one. That was good.
My kids put everything there. What's the difference? No.
Your parking fines.
Where are we
for that
going to
one.
park that big thing at?
Main station, I believe, Mayor. Yeah, I'm getting nods from the back.
All right. Any more comments? If not, let's vote.
I'll make a motion.
Wait a minute, we gotta have a motion.
I'll make a motion.
I'm still thinking about that long ladder truck.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion made by Commissioner First to approve. Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Commissioner Kennedy. Now let's vote.
He was jumping the gun there.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. All right, second reading of ordinance approving proposed amendments to the city charter to be placed on the 2024 general election ballot.
All right, buckle up, it's a long one, Mayor. An ordinance of the City of Ocoee, Florida, consisting of a final report by the city's Charter Review Commission proposing amendments to the City of Ocoee's charter for the ballot at the next general city election on March 19, 2024, or as otherwise scheduled pertaining to 1. Section C-8, powers of the city to state that the city's powers shall be construed liberally in favor of the city to effect their intended purposes, and that the city's enumerated powers shall include the authority to exchange property. 2, Section C-11, eligibility, residency requirements, and proof to require candidates for mayor to reside in the city for at least 1 year before qualifying as a candidate, and to require candidates for city commissioner to reside in the district they seek to represent for at least 1 year before qualifying as a candidate, requiring candidates to provide such proof of residency as may be prescribed by ordinance, providing that each candidate shall consent to a background check to verify that the candidate's qualifications to hold office, and providing that no candidate shall be barred from running for office without notice, a hearing, and clear and convincing evidence that the candidate is not qualified to hold office. 3, Section C-16, salaries, expenses, to provide that the salaries of the mayor, mayor pro tem, and commissioner shall be commensurate with the part-time nature of the duties of their office. 4, Section C-17, successors, to provide for the successors to the office of mayor or commissioner to be elected at the next regular or general city election if held within 12 months of the vacancy. 5, Section C-18, independent audit, to authorize the city commission to designate an accountant or accounting firm in accordance with the procedures set forth in Florida statutes, section 218.391 annually, or for a period not to exceed 5 years. 6, Section C-21, appointment, qualifications, compensation, to authorize the city commission to reasonably extend the requirement for the city manager to become a resident of the city of Ocoee within 1 year of beginning employment by unanimous vote. 7, Section C-28, city clerk, to clarify that the city clerk's salary is subject to the city commission's budget approval. 8, Section C-45, election dates, to define regular, special, and general city elections, and to provide for the swearing-in of a newly elected mayor or city commissioner immediately before the next regularly scheduled city commission meeting after the canvassing board declares the election results. 9, Section C-49, conduct of elections, to authorize the city commission to set the dates of elections and the dates of qualifying periods for candidates by resolution or ordinance. 10, Section C-50, certification of results, canvass of returns, notification of successful candidates, to appoint the city clerk to the city of Ocoee's canvassing board together with 2 other citizens and 2 citizen alternates appointed by the city commission. 11, providing a form of ballot for each proposed amendment. 12, directing the city clerk to file the revised charter as approved by the voters with the Florida Department of State. 13, providing for severability and a savings clause. And 14, providing for conflicts and an effective date.
Okey dokey.
Good job.
All right, I'm going to open the public hearing. Anybody in the audience have any comments on the
I hope not.
proposed amendments to the city's charter? No? So once again, I want to thank you. You did a great job, the ones that are here. Thank you very much. So any comments from anybody on the dais?
They did a great job. Did you know you
Yep.
did all that? Did you?
Anybody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Kennedy for item 18 of the ordinance. Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Commissioner Hart. Any more comments? No more comments? Let's vote. Motion carries unanimously. Y'all did a great job. Thank you very much. All right, we're down to the public hearing. We have none. We're down to regular agenda, none. And comments from commissioners. Commissioner Kennedy.
Only one comment regarding Lakewood. The gentleman mentioned there was an accident also on Crown Point Road. The traffic from the detour, the addition of the school traffic, school starting, it's just become very congested during rush hour. So
It looks like they've got another month till they get Lakewood open. In the meantime, please be careful around that intersection during the rush hour. It's very dangerous, and it's way overdue. Mike was smiling because I ask him before every commission meeting for a Lakewood update, and we have been pushing very hard on the developer to get that done. So please be careful. That's it.
Commissioner Wilson?
Sure. The weather's changing, a lot of folks are out walking. Please watch your speed. We ask that every time. It hasn't changed. The speed limit signs are up. Please follow them. We don't want to have accidents. Don't want to have mishaps. Also, Halloween's coming, the 31st, which I know every child or adult who enjoys Halloween knows, but the Parks and Recreation Department is going to have a Halloween Howl Night, Friday, December. Sorry, I'm already putting us at Christmas. Sorry, backwards. Friday, October 27th, from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Beach Center. There's going to be inflatable corn maze, trunk or treat, glow hunt, scare zone, pumpkin derby, and axe throwing. Costumes, pumpkin carving, and donut eating contests. So mark your calendars. Great time to take the family out to the Beach Center on A.D. Mims Road. And there's flyers, and I know it's on the city website, so one more activity to go to. You know, I'm proud of Ocoee. We have a lot of family activities, and as we start now between Halloween and then we move up to Christmas, there's a lot of activities going on that are family-friendly. So please partake in them. And mark your calendars for November the 9th, which is our Veterans Day celebration event. So watch the city website for that. I believe it starts at 11 o'clock in the morning. So that event will be taking place on November 9th. That's it.
Okay, Commissioner Furstner.
Commissioner Wilson just covered everything. So I don't have any comments.
You gotta go first. You gotta go.
I know, you gotta get it in first.
You done?
Yes.
Did you want to repeat them?
No. Okay, Commissioner Hart.
Okay, not since the greatest mystery on television, Who Shot JR, have we had a question that I've been asked several times. Why is that tree still on Clark Road, and is it part of the road?
Yeah.
Part of the road. So that mystery, hopefully somebody from our city can answer to our staff. Family, Ocoee and family are like peanut butter and jelly. They go together. When I think about my family, I can sum my family up in one word: everything. And Ocoee is a great place to raise your family. When I asked to sit in this seat, I was thinking about that young father who's raising his children. Sometimes when I see a guy in a grocery store and I see him with some little girls, I just laugh. I say, dude, you're going to be so broke, but you're going to be so happy. Because I know no natural defense from daughters. My daughters can get anything out of me. The only thing that saves me is my wife. But it's a great place to raise your children, to fall in love with, to live the rest of your life. So I just think family and Ocoee just go together, and I celebrate the feeling of unity that we have here. Speaking of unity, we had a great time at the Unity Park, and hats off to the city. Functionality and beauty and history all rolled into one. And it's just one of the many steps that we're doing in the city of Ocoee to bring us together. One of my favorite words is together. And that's what we are. We are together as one big, giant family. Sister Sledge had a song saying, we are family. Well, Ocoee is family. We're one big family. Regardless of our race, creed, or color, we're all together as one family. Veterans, there's an old hymn we sing in my church. It's entitled, How Much Do I Owe? And every time I see one of our men and women in uniform, when I see the tragedy that's going on overseas, the only thing that's stopping us from being in that same situation is our armed forces. And we owe them. Post-traumatic stress is a silent killer. It's hard to identify. It's hard for people to talk about. But it helps when you have someone that cares about you. Not just who you are, but not because of what you are, but who you are. You're a person. And they care about you. They care whether you live or die, you're happy, you're sad, you're up or you're down. Proverbs says a friend loves at all time, and a brother is born for adversity. So let's be brothers and sisters to each other. Look for the signs. If someone's going through some stuff, talk to them. It's nothing wrong with talking about your problem, guys. Superman has kryptonite. Everybody needs somebody at one time or another. So let's make sure we reach out. As a pharmacist, I had a patient call me one day after she swallowed a whole bunch of pills, and I had to call the 911 and keep her on the phone till they got there. It was a horrible experience, but 6 months later she got out, gave me the biggest hug, and we just cried. But it's tough out there. but it helps when you got somebody that cares and is willing to work with you. So let's do that, do the best we can to celebrate our veterans on Veterans Day. Let's pack the house. I mean, let's just set the standard for the rest of the community to follow, and I think we're going to do a great job. Once again, there is a report that there will be some cute princesses, goblins, ghosts, Avengers running around on October 31st, so let's make sure we watch after our children. Slow down, slow down. You'll get there when you get there, but let's make sure we keep our kids safe, and if you got some Reese's cups, let me know. I might stop by. I like those things. But we're going to have a great time together as a family, so looking forward to doing that. And once again, I'm here for an extended period of time in this seat because we had to hit a pause on our election because our democracy, in my opinion, needed some tuning up. It's not a Tesla. It doesn't drive itself. Sometimes you got to pull into the shop, take a look at what's going on, and say, hey, is this right for us right now? So we did that with our charter review. I encourage each and every citizen, take the time, go through the charter review, and say, is this the best for our city? I think it is. I got everything I wanted in there and then some. And I think it'll help protect Ocoee. I want Ocoee to be led by Ocoee citizens, not special interest group from the outside. That's just me. Put it on, yeah, I said it. I want Ocoee to be represented by people who live in Ocoee, who are invested in Ocoee, not outside sources. And I think what they've done, these men and women did a great job, but I encourage you, get out and vote. The most powerful weapon in the world is a ballot. So let's make sure we exercise it. God bless you. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The Christmas, what's it called? You know, Rick.
Jolly Jamboree.
Jolly Jamboree is what, December the 10th?
Hold on, I was still in October a little while ago.
Yeah, I know. But y'all named off everything else, so I had to come up with something.
Well, hold on, I'm glad you said that. December the 9th, Saturday.
December the 9th, I thought it was the 10th. Okay, so one of the things I've had the citizens asked about for the city is having a golf cart parade on that same, the time we're doing the other. So we're working on doing a golf cart parade where you decorate it up with the Christmas lights and things like that, so.
It could be, the group has met, and I know they're having the dog.
I know the dog parade.
But that's a great addition.
Yeah.
That's a nice thought.
So got to talk to Adrian, I guess, and
Yeah.
see, but they've asked for that, so I don't see why. Winter Garden does one, so
We're gonna
we ought to
be
be able to do
We're
one.
gonna be better.
That's what I thought. That's what I told them too,
Yes,
so we didn't
tell them
win.
that, thank you.
Yeah, so, also, farmer's market. We're working on 2 different groups for a farmer's market. So there's, we didn't have anything, all of a sudden, boom, now we got 2 different people coming to, not just people, but a bunch of people coming up with the farmer's market. So we're working on when that can be and when it can happen with the schedule of the city. So I think it's, the first little group to come together a couple of weeks ago had 30-something vendors, the first meeting they went to, so. But the other one is gonna be, I think we're gonna try to put them together Thursday. I'm having a meeting with them Thursday and see if we can put them together and come up with the one that will work for the whole city. So we'll be trying that again. This will be done through, it won't be the city, but it'll be done at the city. So I will let you know how that goes at the next meeting. So once again, thank everybody. Just watch for speeders. I think we're still waiting on that sign, that flashing stop sign, Rob, downtown.
Yes, Mayor, I think it is on its way, though.
Yeah, they got that, must be on that boat from China.
I think that's where it's coming from, actually.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Everything else.
Oh, it might got hijacked. But, hey, listen, if you're riding around, just like with kids, my granddaughter, I gave her a bicycle the other day and she wanted it. So I told her, I said, be sure before you ride anywhere around, don't go out in the streets. Look for where you're going and be careful, especially because she lives right off of Orlando Avenue in Blueford. So I said, you got to be real careful about what you do with that bicycle. I mean, it's just safety. I see people driving these days and they don't seem to have any thought process about what speed limits is anymore. So, and we have a lot of citizens. We met with a homeowner association the other day off Clark Road in Prairie Lake, which was one of the same problems they're having through the neighborhood. Even with the stop signs, they don't seem to bother with the stop signs. So we're working on that. So please just pay attention and tell your children and grandchildren to pay attention because it's just dangerous. So once again, when's the next meeting? November the 2nd? 7th, November the 7th. So, hey, getting through 7 o'clock. How about that? Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. We appreciate it very much.